So since yesterday, I've been having this massive wave of paranoia that has been making me to just think a lot about a lot of things, and it has made me just not have the ability to think of a proper content I would make for YouTube and yap about with you guys and have fun, because I like to talk about a lot of things, but it's all about my main source of income, which I have been working with them for since 2022, and I'm coming to that point where I'm becoming to realize that this company might decide to fold, and I'm very paranoid about that, because that's just the only source of income I have. I just have to come out very, very transparent to you guys, because mentally I just don't know where to move on from here. I don't know. Most times I try to put on a smile, like before yesterday, because I've been having, last month I had a feeling of this type, but it's not as intense as today, and it's tough, especially in a third world country, trying to get a job, and another thing, knowing that you are unemployed. It's tough when the system isn't working, and when you see one job, you put your all into it, you put your soul, everything into it. And I'm lucky that I was just the only survivor, because 2024 a lot of workers were laid off from the company I was actually working with. So November 2024 was when I started properly, like I was given the assignment to be the sole person actually doing most of all the work. So from that November 2024 till now I'm just beginning to realize that it's like I'm getting closer and closer to that point where it seems this company might decide to close, because the feeling is becoming more intense. I just have to make this video. I don't know who would see this video tomorrow and get inspired not to give up, because I'm looking for even ways to motivate myself. I might try to smile and all that, but deep down I'm worried, very, very worried, about tomorrow, about moving on, because it's not easy to get a job in Nigeria. It's not easy. I'm not a Nepo baby. I don't know people, and it's like the older you get, especially if you're not working in the corporate society, it's like the older you get, the less friends you have, or you begin to lose friends to the point where you don't even have a friend in your life. And at this point, I will tell you personally, I don't have a friend. I don't have a friend in my life right now, which is sad to say as a man, because you are supposed to be a social being. You're supposed to have connections. As a young man in his prime, you're supposed to be doing a lot of things, having houses, having cars. Well, I don't have all these things. I just have my apartment here that you guys can see, and just putting in the work that one day one of these contents will blow up, and maybe there will be a life transformation from there. So, but I love content. I will always keep putting out content, even if it seems like I don't tend to put out content consistently, because I don't know, because maybe if what I'm feeling right now happens, it's possible that maybe for a couple of weeks from now, because I'll be trying to sort out a lot of things. I'll try to sell most of the things here, a lot of things in this room, try to sell it off, so I can as well get a little bit of money, move to another different city. I've just thought of it through, to go find a job, find another job I could do physically, because the job I'm doing right now is an online job. And you know how crazy it is. You're doing an online job, the person that is your boss is in a whole different continent, and you're solely reliant on them to actually send you money once the time for your salary comes. It's somehow scary, because if the person decides not to send the money, you're in big trouble. And that's the situation I am in right now. Really. I won't lie, I'm very broke right now. Very, very broke. But at the same time, I don't know what this week, next week will be, because if it turns out that next week I would have to leave here and change my environment, so be it. And I have to go and toil like the rest of the world, join the rat race, trying to get the moolah, get the cheddar. But I will always try my best to make sure I'm always yapping on the camera, sharing one or two things with you, enlightening you guys, encouraging you guys, giving you guys the source to uplift your souls. It's tough. I think it's one of it's one of the things in life that as a man you would experience. You will experience pain, you will experience disappointment. It's part of life. But the thing is, moving on from there, not allowing it to weigh you down. Even though I feel like my soul is depressed right now, but I just have to move on. I have to move on, because I know some of you guys, a lot of you guys are looking up to me. So I have to do what I have to do at the end of the day. Even though it's tough, I have to do what I have to do. I don't know. I'm just waiting. This week, next week, let's see how things roll out. If it seems like the company is not closing down, I still have a couple timeline. I'll have to find a way to save as much money as I can, so that if anything happens, because I don't have any savings like that. So I don't even have any savings, let me put it that way. I don't have any savings. So in case the company now decides to fold, at least I will know, yes, I've gathered some savings, so I can actually move. So, but that's the way things are happening currently right now. The emotions that are flooding my brain, that is making me not to think of what to say and like tell you guys as in something different, say about a different topic and all that. So, but I will just have to pour out my heart and tell you what is currently happening with me right now. It's part of me documenting moments like this, because someday I'll look back and like, wow, we've come so far, and you guys are there cheering me up, you know. And it's part of life. We will all see the struggles. It's part of life. It's part of being a man, and that's the way me I see it, and that's the way I want to see it. I don't want to see it from any other perspective that is not a masculine perspective. So thank you guys for listening. I think this is therapy to me. I never knew something like this could be therapy as well. You know, just looking into a mic and speaking what you are going through. You know, it's not something I've ever dreamt of, like I would do or have the capacity to do. But see me here yapping to a camera and saying my mind and talking to you guys, because I know there will be thousands of you guys in different parts of the world listening. So this video is not to put you guys into depression, but to document every single day of my life as well, to inspire you guys to become better. We need to elevate. We need to put in the work. I'm open for any job that will require my hands, require my mental faculty, as long as it's not crime. I'm open to put in the work, plow, do everything that a man needs to do to build stuff, and he gets rewarded for what he has built. So thank you so much for your time, and thank you for staying with me, guys. It's really a great feeling, a good feeling to know that I have you guys beside me. Even though here, like, if you look at the room here, it's exhausts me, but I have to paint that picture that I'm with people, and that is what it is. So see you guys in the next video, and we'll yap some more. Thank you so much for your time, and have a good day. Bye.